All right, mate.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, what's wrong?
What? I can only sort of see your glasses and your hat.
Nah, that's not right. On my screen, I can see all of me.
No, I can see glasses, hat. Now I'm being
All right,
distracted.
is that better?
No, that's worse. Now I can only see the hat.
All right, okay, all right. Right, that better?
No, all I can see is sort of manky, bony, heroin addict
Oh,
chest.
So I need to move to the side then, I guess. So yeah, so this is better, isn't it? How about that?
No, now I can see your right eye and ear. What are you doing?
The camera's right in front of me here. Right there. Literally, right in front of me.
Listen, which one of us wears fucking glasses and which one doesn't?
Well, I know where my camera...
That's it. Don't move. That's fine. No. Oh, fuck's sake. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to episode 3 of the Unruly podcast. Sorry for the absence last weekend. Totally my fault. I'd had a busy week with work. I'm not going to lie. I couldn't be asked. You wouldn't have particularly got the best material or stuff out of us because, out of me.
Yeah. Well, it's fair enough. You need to have the energy to do it.
Well, that's it, because obviously you're all used to getting such wonderful material out of us. Right, can we just address something straight away before we continue with the rest of this episode? Right, there is the elephant in the room, and I just want to address it and put it out there. You know, what I want to point out is this additional head growing on my head. It's out there. I'm using it. Because I've put it out there, you now can't ridicule me because I have announced that to the nation. So putting my Steve Rogers hat back on, and we're not going to talk about it again, or this one that's disappearing now. All right, you know what's causing that? Work. Yeah, do many of you remember what that is? Yeah, I fucking do. I'm joking. Hope you're all well. Yeah, right. How have you been?
Yep, not too bad. Not too bad.
I'm assuming that because it's been 2 weeks since the last one, you've got an absolute fuckload of stuff to tell me about all the wild parties you've been going to and all the trips and adventures. And I
went to space.
I imagine
I was on that rocket.
Oh, the audio's gone again.
Ah, for God's sake.
Oh no,
that's because I'm on the space station.
Now it's
I'm on the space station. There's a delay.
There's a delay.
Floating. Weightless.
Talk amongst yourselves, guys. He has to get this out of his system. And everyone thought I was the show off. Right, so yeah, I assume because you've still been on like your lockdown for 2 weeks, I assume you've got like hardcore into drugs now.
Yeah. It's the only thing to do.
Cheers, everyone, by the way.
It's the only thing left to do now.
Amen to that, brother. Seriously, how have you been? What have you been doing?
Been all right. Mainly been making music. That's basically what I've been doing. Yeah, pretty much that's it. It's not an interesting life at the moment, but it's a life. So
all I've done is work. I'm not going to bore you with the ins and outs of servicing an Ansel system. That's Ansel. Yeah. You've heard me correctly, not bumhole. I can't excite you with anything to do. I haven't even seen any like real freaks or weirdos this week on my travels. Not like when I was down in, where was I?
Yeah.
Oh, Harrogate. And I saw like these two guys crossing the two, not old where the point it was like, oh, you shouldn't be kicking an old person. But maybe like 50, 55, something like that. Still had enough about him. Two of them crossing the road. This other guy, about the same age, goes past. pushes one of the guys, keeps walking. This guy turns around, full on fight in the middle of the road. I was like, no, I could carry on driving around him. No, I'm going to stay right here and watch this. It was funny as fuck. And then some security guard from some shop or hotel or something comes running out, like thinking he was going to save the day. He gets boom, fucking pummeled straight to the ground. Right. So you haven't done much in the last 2 weeks. I've worked. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, brilliant. Let's crack on.
Right, podcast done.
Let's crack on with Rick's shitty stories. Time to move on to this week's content. Right, so I've got a couple of stories for you this week, mate, because obviously we missed out on last week. Now, before I start the stories, I do just want to ask, are you happy that McDonald's is opened again?
Doesn't bother me.
Honestly, man, when I've been going to my jobs and stuff, on Wednesday, when a lot of them may open, the fucking queues. And
it's insane.
What? For you know, I mean, like, I used to love a McDonald's, obviously, but since lockdowns happened, my wonderful wife, who's a wonderful chef, has been making me burgers, even though I repeatedly tell her that I'm very depressed and want to lose weight. She keeps making me burgers. Apparently it's my fault because I do the food shopping and I buy them, but she cooks them and that's enabling. So fuck her. I'm only joking. But she makes these, like, she cooks them up and they're just beautiful brioche buns and these lovely burgers and bacon and cheese. Get in my face. Right. But also I do services at Five Guys and a lot of the time they give me free food and they're absolutely lush. Don't get me wrong, wouldn't pay a tenner for one of them.
Yeah, they're expensive, but
that's mental, a tenner for a burger. But they are cracking.
Yeah.
So having had those two options, I'm not bothered about a fucking double cheeseburger. So I can have one made at home that tastes a lot better and not have to put up with some of the fucking attitudes that you come up with when you come up against when you go to McDonald's. The only reason I haven't, the main reason I haven't been, because they're not doing breakfasts. Breakfast is the best part of the McDonald's experience. You don't get better than a sausage and egg muff, right? And if I can't have a sausage and egg muff, then I'm sorry, I don't want alternative muffs. But yeah, anyway, we had to talk about McDonald's, but it's fucking crazy, man. Honestly, Right, anyway, so this story I've got for you, okay? Yeah. Coronavirus. Strip club offers drive-through service during lockdown.
How does that work?
Right. So the owner of the business says the main service that we're providing, so it's a food place, okay? So the main service that we're providing with this food delivery is a little bit of fun. Trying to make it sound like some sort of Disney PC fucking family, like, you know.
Yeah, fun for all the family,
A strip club in Portland, Oregon has found a novel way to stay afloat during the coronavirus pandemic. The Lucky Devil Lounge transformed itself into Lucky Devil Eats, which has dancers deliver food and food to go-go, a drive-up service where takeout orders come with an in-car experience that includes performances, music, and lights under canopies. After closing in March under stay-at-home orders, owner Sean, that's not a name, Sean. S-H-O-N. Yeah. Anyway, he decided on the 17th of March, my wedding anniversary, to transform the business. I was like, okay, well, let's keep the kitchen open, he said. Let's keep the cooks working at least, and let's open up the kitchen of food deliveries. Almost overnight, Lucky Devil put about a dozen of its employees back to work. They wear masks and gloves and get their temperatures taken each day when they're at work. But I mean, like, there's a picture. They even have like little buckets attached to the railings where you can put tips. And I'm just like there's no nudity either. And it's like,
right, yeah. I mean, come on, like.
But I mean, it's tragic enough. Like, once you get to a certain age, it's tragic enough going to a strip club. Like, I've been to 2 strip clubs in my life, right? First one, I think they were both in the space of a year. We went to this place in Kingston, this shitty pub, when I still lived down in Surrey. I can't even remember what it was called, this horrible pub. And I thought, where are we going? Like, the windows are fucking blackboarded out and stuff like that. So you go around the back and there's this separate bar, and you know, we were there like 7:30 in the evening or something. You don't pay to get in. I've never experienced the strip club in my life. Okay.
Yeah.
So you go in, it looks like a fucking British Legion or something like that. And honestly, you see some of the, I want to say girls, I can't say girls. You see some of the travesties that were in there. And I affectionately referred to them, and I've always referred to them in this story as the C-section crew. You know, they were never going to be top of anyone's bill. And,
no.
it was like, but I remember one of the girls was doing her thing on the stage, and you're all just sat there with your pint and some peanuts. It's fucking weird. Right?
So weird.
You know, like if she's shit, you think, "Bugger, I'll just flick them at her." There you go. So when she finishes the dance, nothing else. So when she finishes, she comes around with like this little pot, and I'd never been before. And this guy I knew, one of the guys I was with, I don't want to say his name because he's a dick and I can't stand him. He was like, "You got to put some money in the thing." I was like, "What for?" And he went, "For that dance." I went, "I've got to pay for that." So I was like, "Okay." And I found out the hard way that apparently 50p is an insult. I thought, hang on, if all the people in here, you know, all 7 of them, put in 50p, you just made £3.50 for effectively doing nothing. I mean, look at me. I could have made that dance sexier than she did. Honestly, it was so fucking tragic. But anyway, so we've left there. So we've gone up to Stoke, and we've gone out for the night, and we went to this. I think we'd gone to the casino first. And I'm not a gambler. Again, I've only been to the casino twice in my life, and this was the second time. I set myself a limit of £100. Went and played blackjack. I must have been on that table for 2.5 minutes. Lost £100.
Yeah.
I was like, "That's a mugs game. Never doing that again."
Yeah.
But anyway, so after that, we've gone to this strip club. No, I'm telling this all wrong. We went strip club first. And this was from my knowledge, this was a proper strip club. This was like,
right.
Oh, damn. You know, so there's the girls walking around, blah, blah, blah. We got a drink and all that. And then this girl comes up to me, this like blonde lady. She looked like she was probably about 22, 23, something like that. Obviously skimpy clothes and all that. And I'm like, eh. As you do when you're 18, you think you're fucking Billy Big Bollocks, but really inside you go, "Fuck, I've got a boner, I don't know what to do." And so she was like, she's chatting to me, and I'm thinking, oh, like she likes me, she's coming on to me. And obviously that's not the case. They act like they like you so that you'll fall by that, and then you'll pay for a private dance, you know? And that's exactly what happened. So I've paid 20 quid, gone into this room with her, and she's gyrating on me and all this. Private dances are the worst fucking thing in the world, right? Because if you go to a decent place like that, it's always a woman that you know you can never attain, right? And so all you do is get fired up, leave with a hard on, and there's nothing you can do about it apart from wait till you get back to the fucking student halls that you're sleeping in on somebody's floor and try and have a little wank and hope no one catches you, right? But as an 18-year-old, I came up, I was all fired up, I was so excited, I thought I was in love with this girl. I'm like, "Oh shoot, did she rub the tits in my face?" You know? And literally, I remember my mates, they were like, "Rick, where are you going?" I went, "Cash Point, see you in a bit." Got another 20 quid out. Rather than going for a different girl, went for the same one, right? And the only thing she did different, right, she did all the usual stuff, and then at the end gave me a little kiss on the cheek. I mean, I would have had to have spent thousands before she was going to go anywhere near my cock. Do you know what I mean? And then we went to the casino, because I remember we'd run out of money. And we thought, "Oh, we've got like 20 quid left each. Let's go to the casino, win a load of money, then go back." Obviously, it didn't happen. But anyway, so that's my experience with strip clubs. But yeah, that's a weird concept. But sorry, my point was going to be, you get to a certain age and it's quite tragic to go to a strip club, I think. As an 18-year-old, it's excusable. You're excited, you're immature, you're inexperienced, and You know, you get to a certain age and it's tragic, but you can kind of slip in. The doors are closed. People don't know you're there. Fucking drive through.
Yeah.
Everyone sees you. Do you know what I mean? They're like, and that Barry's car from next door.
Yeah.
You know. You're like,
"Oh, Barry, does your wife know? Because she's going to know in a minute."
And he's
"You're
like,
on Facebook Live, mate."
He's like, yeah, she does know. This is her audition.
Yeah.
You know, it's fucking.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's Wanda.
It's so grim. It's so fucking grim. But anyway,
Wonder, or
so
should know now. Mystery.
yeah, destiny. Right. So, what was my other story? Oh, this is just a quick one. Right. So, FC Seoul. So, when the Olympics held there, Seoul.
Seoul. I'm not quite sure how it's actually pronounced.
Yeah, let's go with Seoul because it's Seoul with an E in it. Right. So, the club have admitted they failed to make detailed checks after an incident. Okay. So a big thing in football, like football's about to restart in a lot of countries. Fans aren't allowed into the ground. There's going to be no atmosphere. It's a weird thing. Obviously, it's a very fan-orientated sport. You get these idiots online who are like, "Oh, you should play better. We pay your wages." No, you don't. No football club in top-flight football could survive on just gate receipts alone. But anyway, so what a lot of clubs are doing, and I know it sounds ridiculous, but I think it's quite a sweet idea. They're putting like cardboard cutouts in the seats, so like you can send your picture if you're like a season ticket holder or something like that, because you paid for your ticket. You know what I mean? And they'll put your face on it, and you're in the crowd.
So you can still see yourself on TV.
That's it. But anyway, so that's kind of what's been happening. So this FC Seoul. Why am I saying it like an elderly Spanish man?
I don't know.
FC Seoul have apologised after they accidentally used sex dolls rather than normal mannequins to populate their stadium for Sunday's game at home to some other foreign-sounding team. The K-League 1 game was being played without spectators as part of efforts to combat the pandemic. So I love this. They've tried to order some mannequins and they arrived. They got sent a shitload of sex dolls. At first, when I read it, I was thinking, why is it a problem? Because like they've put them in like maybe the team's like home shirt or a jacket, and I thought, well, no one would know. But yeah, this was the one with the quote. Let me find it. Where it was like, so we had confirmed that the mannequins were made as if they were real, but had nothing to do with adult products. But the problem was we failed to make detailed checks, which is our fault without a doubt. Right now, the supplier claimed that they were clothing mannequins, insisting they had double and triple checked that they were not for sexual use. Again, still shouldn't be a problem because, like in this picture, you can see they're putting like kits on them and stuff like that. You don't have a clue. Ironically, real fans were the ones who did realise something was wrong, bombarding FC official Instagram account as they watched the game on television. And this is the quote. "Just look at their breasts. They were 4 times bigger than those of normal mannequins," one supporter wrote. Sounds like my kind of game, to be fair. Another said it was so obvious that they were sex dolls, adding that it had undermined FC Seoul's efforts to show game. Who's getting offended by it? I'd be like, that's fucking awesome. Make sure that you cut the tops, get them but I know they're dolls, but listen, times are hard. Some of the dolls had been dressed in club kit, while others wore T-shirts with the logo of Solos, a sex toy seller. So they tried to get some free fucking advertising in there. But I just think that's amazing. It's that quote. Look at their breasts. Yeah, everyone is. You can't help it. It's like fucking 3D. But yeah. So anyway, that is Rick Shit Stories. Right, so this is your content, time, frame, scale, area, section.
Yep, it is. Go. And it's what I am now calling Quizzing Dick. That's the name of it. You have no choice. That's the level
that you're dealing with, people. Oh, so well done! Oh, hilarity doth prevail.
I should show them the poster where you signed it, Dick. So there is a huge dick on it as well.
That's all right. That's all right. I'm ready for. I'm ready for next week when I do Rick shitty questions for the drug-addled looking twat. Questions for four eyes.
There you go. Yeah, that'll work. So we've got another quiz, but something a little bit different this time. And I have a bit of a surprise for you, which we will find out.
Did you get Penny from Big Bang Theory? Oh,
No.
did you?
Nah.
Hang on, let me get some lube and a sock.
No.
What have we got then?
You may be disappointed, but here we go. Hey, man.
Hello.
Hey! Clintos! Get in! You said, and Martin, right, you wouldn't have heard, but Martin said, I've got a surprise for you. And I went, is it Penny from Big Bang Theory? He went, you're going to be disappointed. I'm not disappointed at all.
I don't know that there can be a bigger opposite between me and Penny.
No, I love you both equal. I mean, in very different ways. I can't stress that enough. But this is an awesome surprise. I love this. Right. So what's the plan? Are we just having a chat or?
Right. No, I have. As Clint knows, I haven't told Clint about this either. This is news to him too.
So it's a surprise for both of us. Did Clint even know he was coming on this? He was like, "Oh fuck, I'm live."
No, I hacked his computer. He was just sat there having lunch, and I went, "Hi, Clint, you're on."
Right, Martin, you need to introduce Clint. People may have heard about Clint, but they need to know a bit more.
You no doubt have heard about Clint in some form from the Unruly. I think we mentioned your last episode, I'm pretty sure, and maybe the episode before that of this podcast. This is Clint, our American friend who has been over and seen us, you know, and he's a long-time fan, long-time friend.
While he came over to see us, he may have gone and done like a Game of Thrones tour and stuff, but that's only because we weren't performing those days. He came over specifically just to see his favourite band in the world. You don't need to reply to that, Clint. That's fine. That's a fact. Go.
Well, I mean, it's not wrong. It's technically, it's not wrong. You two are both dear friends. You happen to have a band live 4,200 miles away, and it was a perfect excuse to come see you.
And we can't wait for you to come back.
Yes, definitely.
I mean, listen, the person in charge of your country, I mean, I don't know whether you've listened to episode 2 yet. I slag off Americans a lot.
Oh, I'm aware. I have a prepared statement for that.
Yeah, Clint's now a fucking delegate of the White House, and I'm fucked.
Yeah,
but
I'm not saying I take that side. I'm just saying there's a prepared statement.
Yeah. Oh my God, I've just noticed, look, that's our fucking poster in the background.
Yeah.
This is fucking brilliant. There you go.
Isn't that
There's Captain America. That's kind of as near as we can get. Oh yes,
that's the reason why I set the camera where I did, is because so I could get it right in the background, because you know, me and you we like the band. Martin doesn't really care because he hides it somewhere, you know.
Look at you.
There it is.
You fucking sheep. Me and Clint were trailblazers. Don't fucking be a glory hunter. Now, Clint, I thought you had your camera at that angle because just before, or maybe as we called, I imagined you with your sort of legs up like this, like furiously masturbating.
I mean,
if you want to finish, that's fine. We can hashtag that shit. It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, I might start doing that now. Just kick my legs up on the side of the table here, and
yeah, why not?
I mean,
At home.
it's not a bad idea.
What does the winner get? Pride.
Nothing they want.
Right, come on then, Martin. What are we doing?
Right, so I do a quiz every week. So I've got a quiz this week, but it's something slightly different. And we thought we'd have Clint join in on this week, which he did not know about.
Yeah, I did not know about this.
Can I just ask before we start, why is Clint's video quality so much better than ours?
I think he has a webcam.
Yeah. Is it really that much better?
Honestly, yours is like fucking HD. I can see your pores.
Ugh.
I can smell you. The vision is that good. You've been having Mexican again, haven't you? Yeah.
I mean, that's
always
yeah.
always good.
Yeah.
Oh,
When was
right.
the last time? Yeah, I did have Mexican this weekend. Shit.
Well, because you told me when you were drunk that was like your go-to. Wasn't there like a...
Wait, I was drunk and we were
No.
talking.
No. Yeah, no. Well, yeah, that was every time. But
I've apparently forgotten big gaps of time when I was over there.
No, you were telling me that when you're at home, when you get shit-faced, that there was one particular place that you'd like go and order your food when you were shit-faced?
Yeah. It's just down the street.
And what type of food was it?
It's Mexican.
This isn't the quiz, Rick. You
suck,
get no
right?
points for this.
You don't get points for this, Rick.
No
Right.
bonus.
Okay. Right. So, is there a theme for the quiz, or is it totally random, like general knowledge?
No, there is a theme. There's a theme. It's a film theme. But I wanted to do something a little bit different, which wasn't just questions. So
is it me?
Basically,
is it me versus Clint?
It can be, or you can do it joint. Whatever you want. I'll leave that up to you two.
No, we're having England versus his piece of shit country. I'm only joking. My auntie's just... I said last week, my auntie's just become an American citizen. I don't know why. I have no idea. She's been leaving and going back kind of regularly, so I don't think there are any problems with that. Maybe she just wanted 2 passports. I don't know. Maybe she's a drugs mule. Who knows?
I mean, there's any number of possibilities.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get over there.
Yeah,
so maybe they'll let us switch.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's been there like fucking 25 years. But do you know the weird thing about my auntie? I don't want to go into this too much because it's weird. But back in the day, she was a Playboy bunny.
I didn't know that.
Month?
I don't fucking know. I didn't want to see the pictures. I wasn't like, what year did you do it? You know what I mean? Tell me.
1985 January.
It was kind of that's cool. Is it? That's my auntie. That's weird. And then I tried to block it out. And now I've brought it up on a podcast.
Yeah.
Luckily,
everyone
no one that Clint listens to. So it's fine. But this is it, right? This is why I was slagging off your country. Because I'm hoping I can win you round to my way of thinking. You're like, yeah, fuck USA, it sucks, and just move here.
I mean, I've been trying to do that for. If I would have found like if there would have been like a lawyer's office convenient, because let's face it, I'm American at heart. I'm lazy. If I would have seen like an immigration lawyer's office like anywhere, like when I was passing by, like I'd already planned to stop in and.
I mean,
like talk about that.
You say you're lazy. I think what contributed to that laziness was the fact that you didn't sleep for about 8 days when you got it.
I really didn't. Like when I counted it up, I think, I mean, it was maybe 8 hours that first week that I slept.
And you were still on such good form though. Whenever we saw you, you were like, you had like you'll admit, and I'm sure you won't mind me saying this, you had a few struggles while you were here.
Yeah,
which you were very open about, and I think that made me like you even more, because obviously it's the first time me and Martin had met you in person.
Yeah.
But it was like, I don't know, there was something really refreshing about that honesty. You weren't kind of like, oh, give me attention or any shit. You were just like, guys, this is what's going on. This is how I'm feeling. Done.
Yeah.
Which I respect, because so many people would be like, oh, you know, like on Facebook when people like, oh, I guess these things always happen to me. And then it's like, what's up, hun? What's wrong? Oh, inbox me. I'll fuck off.
I don't care that much.
No, bunch of cunts.
I can't stand that, because I'm not that guy. Like if I think it needs to be said, I'll say it. And then because it's not about look at me or look at this person. It's It's about the collective.
And then also, like, so I knew I really liked Clint, but the moment that I knew he was like kind of family now was when he came in my house and I didn't want him to leave immediately, because the only other person outside of my family who can come into my house and I'm like that is Martin. Anyone else, if they were coming to my house, I'd be like, oh, okay, and they give me that awkward look like you're going to invite me in. It's like, no, this is staying right on fucking doorstep. You ain't coming in my house. You can fuck off.
I knew that was a huge deal, because I'm kind of like that too. Like, because like the area that you see behind me is very crafted. As odd as it sounds, it's very crafted to keep Clint.
Yeah,
like
I know. I imagine it's your safe place as well.
Absolutely. Like it has to be certain things, and I can't allow certain outside things in, because then it destroys. Like, this is, once I step outside the door back there, that's the real world, and in here it's my world.
Yeah.
And I craft it very specifically, so while I'm here there can be peace.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we haven't talked about this before, but I would put money on the fact you're quite similar to me. Like, when you were here and you were in my living room and we're all chatting, you saw the real me, like Martin sees whenever it's just me and him. Whereas at gigs or pretty much anyone else I know, again, outside of family, they see a version of me. They see a version of me which is very, I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and this protects me. I'm going to take the piss out of myself. Like me, I always take the piss out of my weight, because then if I do it, no one else can do it. Or if they do, it's kind of like, oh, there's no point. He already knows. So of course I fucking know. Nothing fits. I know. You know? Everything I have now is kind of getting elasticated. And it's like, I'm 35. Fuck me. Thank God I'm married, because no one's fucking wanting this. You know? I get up in the morning, like walk into this room where the mirror is just here. I walk past it and I go, oh,
the fuck happened?
It wasn't a nightmare. It's fucking real shit. You know, I mean, the best I ever looked in my life was when I was going to the gym solidly for about 6 months. And it's probably the only time in my life when I've looked in the mirror and I sort of thought, yeah, do you know what? You don't look like a sack of shit. But I look at it this way. It's not worth the effort. There's always someone out there who will fuck you. Do you know what I mean? It's not worth, I mean, come in. What do you mean come here? I'm doing a podcast. Hold on, talk amongst yourselves. Fucking wives.
This is just how our podcasts go, as you know.
That's what makes it fun. That's what makes it good.
I don't know what's happening.
Hello.
I went, you're not going to come. She wanted me to eat some food. She was making, like, trying to make healthy stuff for my lunch next week. And she just wanted me to try it. She went, does it need anything? I was like, a stuffed crust, maybe. You know?
Cheese, flavor. You know.
Speaking of stuffed crust, right? With all this lockdown shit, Clint, our Domino's pizza, we cannot get a stuffed crust at the moment. Now, for me, there's no point having a pizza without a stuffed crust. Am I right in saying in America, Domino's don't offer a stuffed crust? Because it's a Pizza Hut thing originally, isn't it?
Yeah. I think Pizza Hut here does the stuffed crust, but they don't deliver to where I live. And the Domino's, which I've always loved Domino's, even though they're greasy. I don't generally like a real greasy crust, but I love Domino's, but they don't do the stuffed crust here. And the last 2 times I've ordered from them, it's been raw in the middle. So
oh shit!
Now I order from Roma.
Now hang on, was that ordered tonight? Oh, sorry. Hang on. Before we carry on, what time is it there?
2:30.
I'm
6 hours. I'm 6 hours ahead or behind.
Behind, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So was that ordered today?
Yeah.
And when you
every Sunday.
Yeah, but when you picked the box up, I heard something move in it.
Yeah, this is the pizza.
What? There's some left.
Yeah.
What? You had 3? What's your name, Martin? What the fuck?
I had cheese sticks. Settle down.
Dude, I could eat 2 of those fucking things in one go. I wouldn't even cut it. I'd just roll it up and just deep throat the fuck out of it.
I've seen him do it. It's not pretty.
You just gagging, and the piece is like, settle down, man. You can chew. It's just a bite at a time. You don't have to shove it in. No, I order a big pizza at lunch, and usually something smaller. And I'll eat the smaller, like the cheese sticks. I eat some cheese sticks and a couple slices, and then in a few hours, when it's dinner time, I'll eat the remainder. So I make it an all day thing since it's so many calories and it's so unhealthy.
Let's do this quiz, because otherwise this is going to be even fucking longer than the last one.
Yeah.
I'm loving this, but yeah.
Well,
Right, so basically,
one quick thing, and
yeah.
All right, Columbo.
I think I've only told Martin and my mom this. I got to a real good place right before I came over there, and hadn't had many episodes of being like down on the inside, you know. And then I came there, and that completely fucked it. Like, I came back here, and I still haven't unpacked completely. Like, I still have a suitcase with like 10 to 12 t-shirts that are still, and a few other various items that are still in the suitcase, because I know when they come out of that suitcase, it means I've come back.
Sure.
And I don't think I ever really did.
So it wasn't.
So
sorry.
I'm real excited about coming back. Is the point of that.
So it wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't coming over here that kind of set you back. It was leaving here.
Yeah. It was the leaving, and it was realizing that it was everything I thought it would be.
But you realise when you come back, I've just got to make this clear, the Game of Thrones tour won't be any different. They won't have added anything to it.
Well, see, that's going to save me a lot of...
Liverpool will still be a shithole when you come back. You know what I mean?
I spent like an hour and a half in Liverpool.
Yeah, you'll still go to Nottingham and see those people and not sleep for 3 days. You know? But yeah, fuck it. If you're excited to come back, me and Martin will still be playing fucking Sweet Home Alabama. We still won't have learned any new fucking songs.
That's still like, I still think about that, especially when I've been drinking and it's like 2:00 in the morning, and I'm drunk and I'm singing along with the music. Like, I'll put on Country Roads. I'll think about you guys doing that, and I can't think of the name of the pub. I get two of them switched up. I think it wasn't the Swan. It was the one in Kettering.
The one in Kettering was the Wayfarers.
Yeah. I think y'all did it there, and like the pop that it got from like I was like, what the fuck? I'm in the middle of nowhere, England, and people are loving this shit. This is about West Virginia, a fucking place I'll never go unless I absolutely have to.
Sorry, I've just got to say, that's probably, and I'm not taking the piss out of you here, genuinely, that is probably the most glowing review Kettering's ever had, middle of nowhere. That's probably the best thing anyone's ever said about Kettering. Right, so yes, I think we have... right, Martin, quiz, go.
Yes. Before we do that, my headphones are slowly dying.
No, nothing else. Fuck off.
I won't be able to hear you. I need to change them out.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Go on then.
Don't come on yourselves. It's fine.
Thanks. Cheers.
Right, don't worry. It's all good.
Right, Martin, quiz us, for fuck's sake. I'm getting hungry.
All right.
Literally, the amount of time this podcast is taking, I could have flown to Clint's and eaten that fucking pizza by now.
Yeah, probably.
Right, go.
Right, so I want to do something a little bit
You're
different.
quite quiet, Martin, compared to Clint.
Am I?
Yeah.
Have I got more quiet since putting the headphones on?
I think you might have.
Yeah, you're a little bit down.
Yeah. I'm wondering whether... I think I was using the mic on my headphones, so...
That's a bit better. I don't know whether it's just because you've leant forward.
Okay, how about now?
Yeah, that's sexual. I like that.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, go on.
I'll whisper it all.
Clint, I've started.
Oh, there goes my share.
It's the best when I make eye contact. That's
Yeah, you got to lock on.
I think we'll call this episode the transatlantic beat off. Right, quizzes.
Locked eyes.
Yeah.
No, always lock eyes.
Yeah, that's the title.
That's
That's it.
it.
Always lock eyes. Yeah, I'm in.
Always lock eyes.
Right,
That's
Martin, get
Yeah,
on with
quiz.
it.
Right.
Go.
So you've probably seen on Amazon and things like that, and like Rotten Tomatoes and things like that, where there's reviews, but there's some quite funny, angry reviews
Okay.
or summaries of films. So I'm going to read out reviews or summaries I've written in an angry manner, and you've got to guess what film it was for.
Sorry, did you genuinely write these at the time, or you've written these specifically for?
Specifically for this.
Okay, and we have to guess.
I got into the brain. I got into the brain of these angry keyboard
Okay.
warriors.
So you adopted their psyche. Now, how's this going to
Yeah.
work? Do we have to, if we think we know it, do we have to shout our name or?
Yeah, go on then. Shout no.
No.
Pick a word. Pick a word each, and then that's your buzzer.
All right, I'll tell you what, Clint.
Yeah.
You choose the word I have to say. What word do you think I'd pick?
It's either gonna be cunt or cock.
Yeah, we'll go with the first one.
Because I'm gonna pick the other one.
Okay. Cunt and cock. All right.
Cunt and cock.
Good.
Oh,
Right,
we,
okay,
we fit so well together.
Match made in heaven. Keep the eye contact.
Right, go. First question. Come on.
Okay, so
How many are there? If you say like 20, I'm leaving now.
there's quite a lot, but I don't have to do all of them.
Yeah, because I've got no idea how long this has been. I don't. Because you.
I
can't-
don't know.
I don't.
We're going to edit some stuff out.
I love
Like-
that. You.
So your first one, this is a shorter one. Big, angry, fucking toothy sea guy.
Cunt.
No, that's my word. Cunt.
Okay.
Well, technically, Clint did yell out first.
Yeah, but. Oh,
All right, so Clint.
I'll be a good host.
What's your answer, Clint?
The Kraken.
No.
Cunt.
Rick?
Jaws.
It is Jaws. It was one of the two. At 1 point.
You did not get it. I'm going to tweak your nipples.
He's not a good winner.
Right, question
That's
2.
1 point to Rick. Okay, right. Small monkey man flashes his long digit to get shit done.
Cunt.
Right?
Martin. Sorry, I didn't even listen.
Run it again?
That's what she said. No, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't work. Unless she's wearing a strap-on dildo. Oh, yeah, no lube. Right, yeah, go on, say it again.
Small monkey man flashes his long digit to get shit done.
Cunt.
Rick got there first.
E.T.
It is E.T.
I don't know what you mean by monkey. Looks nothing like a monkey. There's no monkey with a neck that long, but still.
Oh,
I
he
got
does. He does.
It's what I can't remember what it's from. It's something. Oh, it's My Name Is L. It's My Name Is L because Randy always says it's the small monkey when the small monkey screams at the girl and the girl screams back. That's the only reason why I got that.
Right, go on then.
Okay, you should get this one. Some nerdy little prick wants to bang the posh bed, but she prefers some ginge.
Cunt.
Clint.
Revenge of the Nerds.
No. Think bigger.
Oh.
Don't worry.
Cunt.
Yeah, all right, Rick.
Harry Potter.
It is Harry Potter.
Fuck off.
Sorry, Clint.
Hang on, listen. We both know what I'm like. As this goes on, I will get more animated, and I surely will. So I think it's only fair that if I'm going to be shouting "cunt" at the top of my voice, I should probably close the windows.
He's got the fucking window.
that's just the way it is.
Cunt! Right, I'm ready.
All better now. All right.
I'm ready. I'm
Fucking
gonna
9 o'clock. Who's out there yelling cunt and cock and shit?
I'm gonna get really intimate for this next one.
Okay, here we go. So there's the next one. Bloke takes drugs and something about a white rabbit. Fuck knows what's going on, but he can fly
Cunt.
now. Clint.
The Matrix.
That's right. That is right. Point to Clint.
How many have you got? How many have you got, Clint? Oh, I've got 3. 3-1.
Very clever. Very clever.
The only person who's ever called me clever. I'll take that. Right, Martin, hurry up, go.
2 dudes lose something, fuck with a llama, and then there's a giant
Cunt.
woman for some fucking reason.
Cunt.
Yeah.
Dude, where's my car?
It is. Yeah.
4 now. 4. I've got 4. You've got. Right. Next question. Go.
Okay. It's in the past, but it looks like the future, and there's a fucking talking frog and definite incest. You can have it again if you want.
It's not going to help. It's in the past, but it
yeah,
looks like the future. There's a frog, and it's definitely incest.
A talking frog and definitely incest.
Cunt.
Go on, man.
I know it's not this because there wasn't a talking frog, but it could only be Back to the Future 2.
It's not Back to the Future 2, no. Think about it from the point of view, it's an angry reviewer who's not necessarily talking about things like properly. They saw something on screen and called it a talking frog. It's not a real frog. So it's in the past, but looks like the future, and there's a fucking talking frog and definite incest. So it's not a real talking frog. It's something that could be described as a frog if you hadn't really watched the film and kind of hated it. Or I should say, multiple films. Right, Rick?
Shrek?
No.
I'm absolutely clutching at straws.
Okay, you can give up.
Could you maybe quickly devise an additional bit of info?
Yeah.
No, then. Okay.
No.
Can you do it immediately? No. All right, then.
I'm trying to think of something that won't give it away immediately. The film begins with an S. 2 words.
Oh, cunt.
Yeah?
Star Wars.
It is Star Wars.
It's only when he said, starting with S, 2 words, multiple films, incest.
Right, so some small fuckers are unhappy with their jewellery choice, but still don't want anyone else to have it, and then some shit about eagles and tree men.
Cunt.
Right, Clint was in first.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings.
Yep.
Oh, 4-2. 4-2.
And that's from your fucking country.
Yeah, but I
2 now. There's fucking 2.
Sorry, you know when you can smell something, and I realised it was my feet. Oh, that's
so
bad.
then you double down by shoving your nose
This is what I
in
have to
the
deal
book.
with.
Yeah, it's not good.
And he's not taking it out. Like he's just smelling it.
Hang on, I just want to compare because I don't know whether one foot is sweatier than the other. That one's wet.
Point of order here. A couple weeks ago, he was talking trash about what we do in the United States.
Yeah, but it doesn't
This
represent
motherfucker is smelling his boots.
Yeah, that's not an English thing. That's a Rick thing.
Right, but at the same time, you know when you're at home, and I was going to say, like, if you're wearing some shorts, like when I'm at home, I've always got shorts on because I get hot very easily. Martin, I can't imagine you in shorts. I can't imagine.
Don't own any.
I can't imagine what your legs.
Have you
look
ever
like.
had a pair of shorts on, Martin?
Yeah, when I was younger.
No, like in your adult life.
No, never worn them as an adult.
All right, we're going to sort that for the next podcast. We're going to have Martin in a pair of shorts. Or maybe Speedos. Should we get him some Speedos? But, right, as a man, when you're at home, all right, so maybe you've got pyjama bottoms on or tracksuit bottoms or something. You know, as a man, when around your balls gets a bit moist, I don't mean in a sexual way, I mean you get a bit sweaty, maybe not.
Like
maybe you're not feeling so fresh, right? And you sometimes, I don't know whether it's just me, but I'll just sort of slip my hand in my groin.
No, you don't talk. You don't admit.
No,
this
hang on.
Everybody does it. Every male does it. You don't admit that on a podcast.
I'm doing it now, right? So you go in, and then what does every man do? You have a little cell. It's normal, right?
I knew as soon as I saw this, like what was gonna happen.
Honestly, that is pure. That's like Walker's salt and vinegar crisps, right? Is that not normal then? I thought all men did this, right? So I'll have a little.
They do. They just don't fucking talk about it.
Do you ever do it when you also do it like not your actual asshole, but like the top of your bum crack, and you're like, "What's that like?" Like, oh, that's not great. Why am I surprised every time? Like, that's a bit pooey. But the weirdest thing is, like, a lot of the time I'll do it, and I'll go, "Oh," and then Amy will be sat next to me, and she doesn't do it as much anymore. She used to do it before we were married when she was a bit cooler, right? But she used to go, "Oh, come on, let me have a go," and she'd want to smell it. and she'd rate that day. Because when we first got together, she referred to me as the human oust, because she said I never smelled it when I used to fart. Nothing, no smell. Now all the ousters run out. Believe me. But no matter how bad my ass smells, you do not want to wake up in the morning next to that woman, because what comes out of her could be bottled, weaponized, and could destroy countries. It's disgusting. We practically eat the same food, but I don't know what the fuck's wrong with her stomach. The smells that come out of her. And I tell her, this isn't like a, I can't think of the word. Confession.
In fairness, you have said this to her in front of me, because you were telling me when I was there. I think we were walking to the ice cream shop. We were talking about it, and I fucking couldn't stop laughing.
She does. She fucking stinks, though. I mean, don't be wrong. She cooks nice food, and she's very beautiful, and she does make me laugh. She makes me very angry at times as well. But should probably stop hitting that. That's probably not good. We've gone off topic anyway. Next question. Okay, good.
Okay, next question.
I take no responsibility for going completely going off topic multiple times, by the way.
Don't worry about it. We do anyway.
I'm not liable.
No, that's true. That's true. So, next question. Some shithead wreaks havoc in a big dick-like building.
Cunt.
Oh,
Clint.
The Raid.
No.
Cunt.
Rick.
Die Hard.
It is Die Hard. Hard is your...
Yes, Clint! Yes, Clint! Yeah! Ride 'em, cowboy! Woo!
Okay, so
Yeah,
literally nothing happens for the first fucking 40 minutes, but I guess the robot is cute. That's a good review of that film.
Oh, cunt.
Rick?
Wally.
Yeah.
I never saw it.
Well, literally nothing happens for the first, 40 minutes. So.
6'2", motherfucker. 6'2". 6'2". Huh.
Okay. Get ready on your...
Are you done?
Hang on. Yeah. I'm good.
Okay, get you...
Seriously, have a go.
What I'm hoping for is that we sit here long enough, or we get just off topic enough to where you forget you haven't washed your hands, and then you fuck up and stick it in your mouth or something like. Fair play then. Next question, Martin.
Okay, next question. Cunt buzzers to the ready. So
Buzzers. Cunt buzzers. That's the name of the quiz from now on. Whenever me and Clint do a quiz,
okay, yeah. Yeah,
yes.
that's it. That's
yeah.
it. Okay, so you got to be ready for this one, because I think you'll both get it. I've said that now, you won't. 4 men get together and suck off ghosts.
Cunt.
God damn it!
Ghostbusters.
It is.
Fuck.
7-2. 7-2. Oh, you must be feeling so embarrassed for me. Oh, hang on. Can you hear this?
I heard it a bit, yeah.
I did.
It was so much effort for the it was no.
I just wish you would have shat yourself.
I'd have put that in my mouth as well to prove you wrong. I wouldn't. No. Even I have limits. Other people,
again,
my own. That's
cut that out. Cut the part where he says he wouldn't do that. You get
yeah.
I would 100% do that.
That's $999.99 a month to see that content. That's behind the paywall.
Yeah.
You don't get that shit for free. Literal shit for free.
Next question. Right. Come on, I'm
Next
so
question.
hungry.
Okay, here we go.
Nobody's keeping you here. You're not a hostage.
No, because if I leave, you'll carry on the quiz, and he'll carry on till you win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll make questions up.
It's first to 10, by the way.
I don't know if I've got that many.
I don't know if that is my feet that stink, you know.
Maybe you did shit yourself.
No, it is.
He's like...
Mystery solved.
Fairly convincingly, he's like, I'm not sure if that was my feet. Smell feet? Yeah. No, definitely.
Dang. I was right. You ready?
Yeah, I need 3 more to win.
Okay. Just blue fucking space Pocahontas, literally.
Cunt.
Rick?
Avatar.
Yeah, because it is. Right, here we go. You shouldn't fuck with science, and I bet those lizard shits are fucking huge. I don't know why Colonel Sanders was in it. Rick?
Jurassic Park.
It was.
Squeal, piggy, squeal. Look at his face. Look at that air of tragedy on his fucking stupid American face.
Right, a next one.
I ain't taking this shit. This is a communist plot against me.
It's literally
Get it all out. Get it all out.
You ready for your next one?
Yeah, let's go.
This the one that could potentially win me the whole thing.
No. Does he have
But
9?
it's also, he made the rule up about first to 10. That's not my rule.
Only because I have to eat at some point. Martin, you haven't had a go. You answer them.
All right, okay.
Oh, you're such a cunt. You fucking cunt. Mind you, that's cold. What are you eating cold pizza for, you fucking animal? What's on it?
Pepperoni, onion, and green pepper.
Get rid of the onion and we can talk. If it had pineapple on it, I would never talk to you again.
Pineapple is a delicious treat.
Not on a pizza.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Look, I can't
I know,
fuckers.
I understand that you're entitled to your opinion.
Only boil your goddamn meats and don't understand what fucking salt and pepper are.
We don't boil our meat in this house.
Pineapple is delicious.
It is, but not on a pizza. No,
it's delicious.
No, I know you think you're right, but you're not. So, Martin, go.
You're right. I don't think. I know I'm right. Carry on.
I'm throwing it down. This is my fucking hoedown right now.
At the end of the day,
can I get me a croissant?
at the end of the day, hating me is just hating yourself.
I don't hate you. I hate your nationality. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't. Let's finish this pod quickly. Seriously.
Let's get it over with. I mean, you did it. You've done this. This is your fault.
Yeah,
I knew what I was doing. I'm not gonna completely argue that. So, next question. Go.
Okay, Slinky killing machine eats the shit out of the crew, but can't be that fucking good because one survives.
Can't.
Clint.
Moon?
No. It is sci-fi.
The word I'm struggling with is slinky.
Yeah.
Because slinky makes me think of two things: either a little slinky lingerie, sort of off the shoulder, or slinky from Toy Story.
Clint.
Alien.
Yeah, Alien. Okay, so how the fuck is a doctor so good with a whip?
Cunt.
Rick.
Indiana fucking Jones. Motherfucker. Mamma mia. I won. I am the champion.
Okay. Well, just to piss Rick off, we're going to do one more, and it's winner takes all.
Fuck you. Fuck you and everything you stand for.
So if Clint gets this, he wins.
No, not having that.
Yeah, no, I make the rules here. Okay. The stupid fucker gives his real name out in every fucking film.
Cunt.
Right, go on then.
James Bond.
It is James Bond.
So let's just recap, okay? Who won?
You did.
Oh, yeah! It was... Yay! All right. Hold your applause, then. All right, are we done? Because I'm hungry.
I was trying to think of something smart ass saying I just couldn't do it fast enough.
You literally just wanted to go, cunt. That sums me up. I'll give you that. Right, well, guys, it's been emotional. Clint, thank you so much for taking time out of what I'm sure is a very busy schedule. And, for
I got a lot going on in life.
That's it. Work must be off the. Are you on lockdown or are you working?
I mean,
no.
We're in some kind of phase. Fuck off. I'm working from home.
So is lockdown for you starting to relax at all?
Oh yeah.
And how long's that been going on for?
About a month. They slowly, like the mayor of the city where I work started a 4-phase plan, each phase 2 weeks.
Okay.
And they were scheduled to start phase 3, but there's been an uptick for the last several days, so they're still in phase 2.
Well, I mean, they started trying to relax things here about 2 weeks ago, and it will all go to shit because the numbers will start going up again. They're not dealing with it well. Me and Martin have talked about it a lot, because I'm still out working, and I'm up and down the country, different places. And I've said that 90% of society, from what I see, are not taking it seriously, are not wearing it. They're not wearing their masks. They're not staying away from each other. And it fucking spins me out, man. It annoys me so much. didn't want to end this podcast on a downer, but it's it's such a massive thing that's going on. I don't think we can't talk about it.
Kind of like Martin's cock.
Good night, everybody.
End the podcast.
Good night.
See you later.
See you guys later.
See you next week for episode 4. Bye bye.